Howdy, everybody. Already got 500 people watching. Myself. What are you tweeting?
I'm putting the link out.
Oh, that's very
You guys
kind of you.
set the link up.
Howard is tweeting. That's Joe at the end.
Hello.
Guess, if you guys don't have this in front of you, if I said, guess who is the first comment on the stream, who would you say?
The guy.
No, play the hits. Who
it's,
would be the first comment?
Who's the food truck?
Lloyd.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah,
Thank you.
see, he knew.
The food
Michelle
truck.
in the control room knew.
Thank
the
you,
first
Michelle.
comment is literally from Lloyd. So
course.
thank you for once again joining us.
On brand.
On brand, exactly. So we did this last year, and we loved it so much that we were going to do it again. What we ultimately are going to do is we have one segment left on the television side of things, and then we are going to answer all of your questions. So you'll see that coming up. So here we go. All right, welcome back, everyone. Our time for final thoughts as we end the first half hour of the show. Howard, you usually lead the way. Give us your final thought from yesterday's win.
I have a note, a stat. Did you know the Bills did something on Sunday night in the final year of the stadium, right? They did something they had never done at that stadium in franchise history.
What?
The last time the Bills had a home game where they were trailing by 15 points or more in the fourth quarter and won, they were still in the rock pile.
Gee.
It was 1967.
Dang.
Well done, boys.
Did they win that year? Were they good that
It
year?
was 1960. I was in kindergarten. How would I know?
I don't know. I didn't know if you were there or if you had good memories of it.
Wow. Man.
He was in kindergarten. He could have been there. He could have been there.
Man.
What is your final thought?
How have we gone this whole show without mentioning the name Matt Prater?
I have him on my
we
notes.
started with Matt Prater.
But we have yet to talk about the sheer ridiculousness
Yes.
that is the story about Matt Prater.
Yeah.
This 41-year-old kicker, who, by the way, is the oldest veteran player to have ever gone into uniform
For the Buffalo Bills. Yes.
Takes a red eye Wednesday night from Arizona, gets in 6:30 in the morning on Thursday, signs to the practice squad that day, basically doesn't know where he is, kicks for the first time in the stadium on Friday. And, speaking with some of the special teams guys, like the punter Brad Robbins after the fact, he's like, Prater told me today, like, yeah, I actually feel like a human today because I got a proper night of sleep. Because not only was he jet lagged from the red eye, he also was on West Coast time trying to figure things out on the East Coast time.
Hadn't kicked in over a year, right?
Just a ridiculous story. On Wednesday, when the Bills called him, he was like scheduling up a practice for his son's 9 to 11-year-old football league.
It's crazy.
For that he's coaching. So unbelievable story, super cool. I wrote about it. So.
Okay.
And thanks for hitting the kick.
So you can read about it from Joe's article in The Athletic. My final thought is actually something I'm a bit surprised that I'm talking about, and Joe might just destroy me for this.
Oh, boy.
I kind of thought Dalton Kincaid had a really nice day yesterday from watching in the first glimpse. He's going to his notes now.
No, I'm not.
He had a great touchdown in the beginning, but he also had a really nice block on that drive that opened up a lane for Ty Johnson. That's a good sign. We've always talked about, can he actually block? He made a very impressive catch on the sideline at the end of the first half that secured 3 points for the Bills. Better throw, but still a good catch. And then he also made a couple nice catches at the end of the game. 4 catches, 48 yards. The stat line is not going to wow you, but overall I was impressed with the day from Dalton Kincaid. And also, Jackson Hawes caught his first target on a very important play. So they got plays from Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, and Jackson Hawes. So maybe now this is a tight ends team.
Tight ends caught all 7 of their targets.
I'll save my thoughts for the stream.
All right. How about that? That's a spicy little
tease.
It's a spicy
I'm
little
sticking
tease
around
in
now.
the
I was going to
TV
leave.
business. All right. If you were watching on TV, we are not going anywhere other than this quick commercial break. On the other side, we will be back answering your questions. If you're watching on the stream, then we're going to answer your questions during the commercial too. I'm leading the charge. You got some spicy stats about Dalton Kincaid?
I don't have spicy stats. I think they just limited what he did to what he's good at.
So making him a receiver who's...
Yes. And
because Hawes was in on some of the run plays to block,
So
right?
basically, before... Oh, we're staying a second. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
We were listening to our producer in our ear telling us that we might be coming back on TV momentarily, so we were a bit confused. Okay, I didn't mean to cut you off.
So basically, they limited him to what he's best at. So early on in the season last year, before his injuries began, he was getting around 66% of the offensive snaps, which is, still
a lot.
Solid, but not as much as people thought it was going to be. Before the fourth quarter began and they went into total pass mode, Kincaid was around like 45 to 47% of offensive snaps, which is fine, but that's also not indicative of a player who you are, scheduling your entire offense around. He's more of a bit player than not. So while he took advantage of his opportunities, absolutely, and he had that one block you're talking about, nice catch over the middle for the touchdown, of course. But his opportunities are starting to be dialed back, and that's maybe it's residual from the injury,
maybe it's by design,
but not exactly a great, predictor of where this thing is going to go for him this season. Could be wrong, but that's usually their actions speak louder than words.
All right, we got a lot of questions already, which is really good. So we got lots to talk about. We're coming back on TV in 10 seconds.
Howard has lots of answers.
I don't have any.
Okay.
He does.
Yep. Is that a crescendo? Is that what that's called? That little thing that comes up? Oh, goodness gracious. This is crazy. We're hearing this ridiculous delay here. Oh,
We're bad enough hearing us live.
Is that a crescendo? Is that what that's called?
I don't know.
That little thing with the music?
Building?
Yeah, that
Yes,
building. I
goes
think
to a
that's called a crescendo. I like that. That's cool.
It builds to a crescendo.
Yeah, that sets the tone for the second half hour of the show. Welcome back for leading the charge.
Isn't that always the open?
Yeah, but I was vibing. I was feeling good. I don't know. Dude, we're combined on 3.5 hours of sleep right now. We are seeing stars.
How many do you have?
2.5.
Whatever.
You think I have more than zero?
No, I said combined.
Oh, combined.
Combined, yeah. Like, we're not doing well right
Try
now.
doing a morning show after night games.
Huh?
Try doing morning shows after night games.
I can't even.
Suck it up, Bobe.
I can't even fathom that.
Get to Lloyd's question.
I'm not built for that. No, Lloyd is just saying, let's go, and they're happy to be back. Deja vu with the show. So we appreciate that. I mean, we've got a lot of comments already. We got a lot of questions. Dealer's choice. You want to talk about the offense? You want to talk about the defense? You want to talk about the special teams?
You're
and then I'll find you a question. I'm giving you guys the options. I'll find you a question that would go along with that side of the ball. Offense, defense, special teams.
I choose offense for $50, please.
Okay. Joshua Palmer.
Paid the $50.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Right.
Joshua Palmer made a nice catch to get into field goal range. We talked about that a little bit. That's more of a statement than a question. I thought Josh Palmer was good yesterday. I think he did a nice job at his first game. What'd you think?
Other than the not really working hard to try and stop a possible interception,
that was bad.
I thought he did
It was
okay.
also a really bad ball, too.
It was, but still,
He had a drop in the end zone, too.
make a move.
Yeah, and so did Ty Johnson, which is super
That was
uncharacteristic.
very strange. I
Yeah.
thought he was going to catch
Didn't that lead to the Keon crazy deflection touchdown?
Yeah.
It did.
So those were two of the incompletions I was talking about in Josh Allen's adjusted completion percentage. But
Yeah.
completely out of left field, but on receivers.
Uh-huh.
So Curtis Samuel, yikes.
saw it coming. And here's why. Curtis Samuel does not play
Healthy scratch, by the way. Go
healthy
ahead.
scratch, does not play special teams at all. So Tyrell Shavers, who made the team, obviously, was a big story throughout the summer. He played on, quite literally, every single one of their core 4 special team snaps, which includes kickoff return, punt, and punt return. That's what they based their entire operation out of. And he was only one of 6 Bills players to take all 22 of those snaps.
So the last guy on the receiver depth chart's got to be that special
But
teams.
here's the thing: he wasn't the last. He actually got more offensive snaps than Elijah Moore.
Really?
So
Wow.
So I wonder, because Shavers can play more. Well, he can play all 3 receiver roles, and he's a better blocker than Elijah Moore. So I do wonder if maybe down the line, if they do go to Curtis Samuel, maybe it's for Elijah Moore rather than Tyrell Shavers.
Yeah, all right. And that was really convenient because we started talking about Curtis Samuel right as Lori was asking about Curtis Samuel. So he picked offense. What do you want, defense or special teams? Because we got both.
Oh, give me
Or
teams.
coaching.
You want teams?
Give me teams.
Okay, let me see if I can find this here because it is a spicy
Oh,
thing.
boy.
All right.
Here we go.
Josh says, keep Bass on the IR and let's roll with the 41-year-old kicker. I don't think I'm the only one. I wasn't worried about him missing that last kick.
It was 32 yards. Tyler Bass would have hit it.
Maybe.
Oh,
He
come
would've
on.
hated
I know.
He's money from under 40.
Except in the last kick he made in the preseason that he missed.
It's 40 to 49 that has given
Kyle,
him. That has given
Kyle
him
Hamilton came
What
very
is-
close
what
to
do-
blocking that kick, though, too.
He
But
did,
whatever.
like Deion Walker.
They're not
like,
going
it was
to
like a
change
turnstile.
kickers,
Just
right?
gonna let him run
Yeah,
by.
Deion's going to have a meeting.
Yeah, Deion Walker's gonna get yelled
He
at.
just split right through. the
Nobody
line.
is happier than that kick went in than Deion Walker probably.
But they're not going to change kickers,
But
right?
what if he's perfect? What if he doesn't miss a kick?
So here's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to sign Matt Prater to the active roster this week.
Okay,
It's just kind of a roster machination thing where,
nice word.
they don't, if he's not on the 53-man roster for the first game of the season, his full year salary is not guaranteed.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why they did the practice squad thing in the first week. So because Tyler Bass has to be on injured reserve for another 3 weeks, I would anticipate Matt Prater be brought up to the 53-man roster this week. And then it's just going to see how Bass progresses. Like, they're not going to rush it along. And there's also the potential that with your scenario, I'm not ruling out the fact that maybe they just let it ride. Like,
What if he's perfect?
if he is absolutely great for them, then
just leave Bass on IR.
this is a potential road for them to get off the Tyler Bass highway because they have been so committed to him for so long, and they have a very clear and obvious out of his contract
After this year.
after this season to where they can save on next year's salary cap, and they're already over next year's projected salary cap. So this is kind of a two different ways to look at it here. However, Sean McDermott did say today, we're going to roll with Matt Prater for the foreseeable future, which means as long as Bass is on IR. But he did say Bass is, quote, our guy.
Okay. All right. That's important to know. We are going to stop with the special teams talk and take a quick break. We're not stopping the special teams talk in general. I'm saying we're
punting.
stopping it on TV. We're
Palooza.
going to take a quick break if you're watching on the TV side of things. And if you're one of the nearly 2,000 people watching on the stream, we're going to keep answering your questions. Jace has a message for you.
Ooh,
me.
for Howard?
Yes.
Love it.
Hey, Howard, go Yankees.
You
Wow.
can't flip the bird on the stream, can you?
No. Dom also has a message for you.
Dom Tibbetts?
Yes. My grandpa says he remembers seeing Howard writing for his kindergarten newspaper during that game in 1967.
Wow, that's not. I was a big Dom supporter.
Dom is shooting right now.
You know what?
Give
That's it. I'm not,
GDAD.
That's
Give
it.
Dom a demotion.
yeah, I'm off the Dom ship. That's it. I'm off. He's done. You're dead to me, Dom.
Don't listen to them.
Oh,
Dead to me.
I'm on Team Dom.
This is a good one because I think it's a little too into the weeds for what we would talk about on TV. This is from Matthew. What are your thoughts on the illegal touching penalty? Should it have been illegal contact?
I thought that was a good call, right? I mean, I don't think was he forced that hard out of bounds.
It was a tad soft. I think if it was the team you were rooting for, you would certainly make the argument he got pushed out of bounds. But I mean, he didn't really.
I think both of you guys have worked with me long enough to where any talk about penalties and which way they should have gone, I immediately glaze over.
Analytical.
I didn't have a problem with it.
Because smart.
But no, not that.
He
Here's
was
the thing.
way out of bounds.
With penalties, every team gets a bad call.
Yep.
Every single game.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The refs aren't against your team. The refs aren't against the other team. It's gonna, for the most part, even out by the end of the year.
They're for
It's
Kansas City, though.
It's human error. Sure.
I did think on the 2-point
It's
try
human error.
at the end, the fade to Coleman, they practically, I mean, you could see his shoulder pad. They were grabbing the jersey. He was grabbing
You know what
the
bigger
jersey down.
problem with that play was that
The
that
choice
was
of play was
That
bad,
was so beyond.
But it was holding.
You don't agree?
I mean,
A fade?
no, I'm saying no
We
notes.
both
No
said that at the
notes.
same time.
I didn't
A
mean to-
fade?
No notes. You're asking the guy who likes analytics whether or not he liked a fade to the end zone. Of course, I didn't like a fade to the end zone.
You know what I want?
Percentages.
You know what I want on every single gotta have it situation? Just let Josh Allen roll out to one side, and then if there's nothing there, just tell him to go start running over people. Because honestly, I feel like that's their most effective strategy. And honestly, the QB sneak nonsense was really bad yesterday. So they might need to find a couple different variations of how they're going to do that because it failed a lot.
They just need to call up Gabe Davis for the tush push.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
We do not need to do that again. This is a comment from Daniel. The Bills will face another excellent back in New York next week. Brees
Brees Hall
Hall
was good against the Steelers. He's not Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Do we think excellent?
No.
He's
He's good.
I think he's really. I think he's
good.
really talented.
He's giving the Bills some problems.
He was good against the Steelers.
He's a
all-purpose,
good bat.
rather, catching too. He's
Yeah.
not just running. He had a good day receiving the ball, and he's fast.
Yeah, this is
But he's
common.
not Derrick Henry.
Pretend everything is 2-minute drill. Score 100 points a game. All right, we're going to come back on TV now.
100 points a game.
Maybe.
That would be a lot.
That would be a lot.
Get another legal pad.
All right, welcome back. So we had talked about special teams. We had talked about the offense. The defense, though, is the concern. Like, that's the thing that's really, really something the Bills need to figure out. In the first half hour of the show, we talked about what we think overall. The safety position is something that's getting brought up. And then there's people in the comments talking about Jabril Peppers. I'm not going to go that far. I feel like that's a little too into the weeds. But do you think the safeties for the season are Cole Bishop and Taylor Rapp?
I wouldn't commit to it, but I also don't think they're going to go out of house anytime
Yeah,
soon.
they're going to go to Jordan Poyer
No,
in like 3 weeks.
They have quite literally 4 other options on their roster other than Taylor Rapp and Cole Bishop. They have DeMar Hamlin, who started basically all last year. They have Cam Lewis, who has started at safety in the past, who's the backup nickel and one of their most important special teams players.
Jordan Hancock.
They have Jordan Hancock, who I think is really talented, but still a bit young. And then there's Jordan Poyer. So they have 4 different players at safety that they could potentially use that have been in their system where they don't have to go out and try to fit a square peg through a round hole and say, okay, learn the defense on the fly. That was the exact reason that Cole Bishop didn't play really at all last year because he didn't get the practice time he needed.
It was just so disheartening because it was something that we knew was a question mark going in, and they certainly did not make anybody feel better the way they played.
Yeah, but again, week
Bishop
4
needs
last year against Baltimore, Henry carved them up then, and the Bills eventually recovered from that. Again, let me see how they do against all these games are not Baltimore. Now, the Jets offense did look better, by the way.
Yeah, it did. It looked legit.
It looked good, like a real offense. So let me see how the defense, if the defense looks bad against the Jets, I'll be the first to panic with everybody else. But it was Baltimore, so just RELAX for now.
Can I just quickly say on Cole Bishop, at the end of the year last year, I thought he played pretty well when he got into the starting lineup when Rapp/Hamlin was injured at the end of the regular season. So I'm not willing to write this guy off just yet. Was it pretty yesterday?
No, but that's okay.
The Ravens, one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL.
Yeah. Don't forget Benford's play at the end. I know we talked about Ed Oliver, but the 3rd and 9, the pass to Hopkins, he makes the tackle. The Bills missed a lot of tackles in this game. Benford kept him short, and then Harbaugh punched.
Did a lot of the little things yesterday.
We have the 1-minute alert from Julia to get to our commercial, but this question is from Joe. What did you guys think of Joey Bosa's debut? I thought it was like meh. I think that there were a couple plays that he definitely wanted back. He was pretty hard on himself in the locker room after the game about what he could be better at. I thought in the obvious pass rushing situations, he actually did bring a little bit of juice. But I go back to your point of it's Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. I do think that he'll probably be better in some of those situations against, I don't know.
He almost had a 20-yard sack
that
Lamar turned into a 19-yard gain.
Almost is doing a lot of
he lost
there.
contain on the one play you talked about, but then later in the game, he held his ground and kept Lamar Jackson in place and got him. He played 69% of the snaps. There's no way that
Bobby Babbitt even said today, like, we're going to have to dial
a lot more than I thought.
We are going to take a quick break on the TV side of things. We will continue the conversation for the 2,300 of you currently watching online.
Humble brag.
I was going to say,
I want to keep getting the number up. Yeah, exactly. I kind of want to
call now.
Yeah, exactly. Call now.
We want to hit 2,500.
Just got traded to the Eagles.
Who?
Tank Bigsby.
What?
An in-season trade.
Really?
So he's going to be the backup to Saquon from here on out.
So are they just rolling with Tutu and Travis Etienne?
Tutu?
What's his name?
Tootin.
Okay, come on. That was
thinking hockey. Jordan
that's
Tutu.
Really, really funny.
Jordan Tutu played hockey.
It's really funny because we're on camera right now.
I know. Tutu.
What is it? Tootin?
Bayshall Tootin.
Okay.
Rick Tootin? Punter?
Bayshall, their running back room will be Etienne, Bayshall Tootin, and LaQuint Allen, who went to Syracuse.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fun.
7th round pick.
Hold on. We got to count. Sam Franklin has been called up to even has been called up, even though special teams is a safety depth option. Also, I don't really think they want him.
He's not playing safety at all for them. He is special teams.
Yeah,
totally. Like I put him on my depth chart. I put him in a category of specialists along next to Brandon Codrick.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to be chipping in on defense.
Yeah. All right. This next segment is going to be about 2 minutes because we have to fit in one more break before we say goodbye. Let's see. Joey Bosa. Yeah, this one, it was like Joey Bosa watched his first NFL game after seeing Allen help lead to win. It was great.
His reaction was great.
He was literally when I walked in the locker room yesterday, he was thanking. Were you in there for that? He went around, he was thanking all of the members of the offense. And I was like, oh, that's like funny. And then I asked him a couple questions about it, and he, in a more, I think, polished way, was like, we gave up 40 points and won. That never happens. But he was like really legitimately hard on himself of like, I was eating myself up over that bad read on the Lamar play. And then I realized we still had a chance, and Josh Allen's our quarterback. And then, oh my goodness, we actually won the game.
I love what he said.
Yeah.
About Josh.
He's super deadpan. It's
oh really?
I
love guys like that. That's great.
No, I was busy talking to the punter for like.
I
6
read
minutes.
your story. Yeah, I was like, I thought, my God, Joe, he thought that's true. He went and talked to Brad Robbins about Prater.
I talked to Robbins and Reed Ferguson.
I was impressed.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that would be
great.
The logical people to talk to.
And Robbins like grew up watching him and stuff like that.
Did he get the jersey?
I don't know if he got the jersey. I'll have to follow up on it. But Robbins, when he went to Michigan, Prater was with the Lions, and so they trained together.
Oh, no kidding!
And so Robbins actually knows Prater's kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's really cool. Yeah. Somebody says I disagree with Joe. I expect Big Baller Beam to make a deadline for a deadline deal for a safety. Now, their deadline deal for a safety would probably be Jordan Poyer on their practice squad. I'm not saying that's a good idea, by the way. All right, we got to come back. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We've got a couple of people. Did you catch, you were watching on TV. Yep. We were down in the locker room doing the interviews. Apparently, after the game, Josh Allen, some people would say he called out the fans.
I was watching.
What would you, because a couple of people are saying, what about Josh calling out the fans after the last touchdown? A couple of people are suggesting you should donate $17 to Oshai if you left the game early. It's a good cause. Listen,
that's fine.
I'm just going to say whatever.
Yeah,
I know.
Whatever.
I have
great cause.
I have
people have to work in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have absolutely. If you spent money to go do something, you should be able to leave when you want to leave. That is just my opinion.
That's fine. It's 11 o'clock at night or so when they started bailing on that game?
I mean, I know for a fact we were finishing doing our podcast at about 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I know for a fact, I said this on the show, my wife probably went to bed in like the middle of the third quarter and had no idea they won until she woke up this morning to a text from her brother that was, oh my goodness gracious, that game was crazy. I don't have a problem with people leaving early.
I think you're sensitive because he's doubting your faith in the team. He said, have a little faith, show a little faith, whatever.
Sure.
Whatever. It's 11 o'clock at night. If you get up for work in the morning, you got to get up with the kids. You got to get them to the bus stop. And if you wait till the end of the game, which at that point you were not confident they were going to win, it's going to take you forever to get out of the parking lot and get home. I didn't think they were going to win either. So whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they even tweeted, I don't think they're going to win this game.
Oh, I tweeted.
He was depressed.
What are my two favorite GIFs? You know the ones I use all the time.
It's the Malcolm in the middle where
the Malcolm in the middle where the paddle boat is going underground.
Oh, that's right.
And it's the rock smelling. It's like a perfect fall day.
Yesterday?
I used maybe I did.
And by the way, Josh, don't take it personally. It was not about you, Josh.
I think it was
about the
defense.
It was the fans were leaving because they didn't think the defense was going to get 3 straight stops.
No kidding.
I didn't have a problem with people leaving. I didn't have a problem with Josh saying what he said.
Totally fine. That's a very rational take from a very rational person. All right. We have one more segment left that we need to do. So we are going to take a quick break, and then we will be back in a couple minutes. Stop being so rational, dude.
Yeah, that just ruins the show.
I know. It's terrible television.
Yeah. Okay, rational. 1 minute. We got
Sports
1 minute.
Isn't rational?
That Tank Bigsby trade is a real fun, spicy little thing.
5th and a 6th?
That's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Out time is 58 straight up. 5 carries for 12 yards on Sunday versus Carolina. Travis Etienne carried the load with 16 carries for 143 yards. And then Tutin is mentioned in this tweet as well.
Tutu?
Tutu.
Do you know where he went to school?
Who?
Florida State.
Michelle Tutin.
Give me 3 guesses.
No.
No, like give me 3 options and
No.
then I know the school.
Yeah.
Maine.
Wow.
Yeah, the hotbed for.
Well, that's
Howard
why I went.
University.
I went really random because
Why? It's not really random.
Texas.
No.
Auburn.
No.
Is it in the SEC?
No.
We're gonna be We're gonna be.
ACC.
Okay, North Carolina.
Clemson.
Virginia Tech.
Okay,
He's a Hokie.
with Dorian Strong.
But before that, he started off. I want to say
With Dorian Strong,
Delaware?
legit. Dorian Strong was fine yesterday.
Yeah, he was fine.
I mean, there was the one play that he got the holding penalty on. I think he got lost on one of the deep passes. But did you see what was your take
tackling
on
was fine.
What was that?
Tackling was fine.
Yeah. What did you think of the crazy deep blitz from Cole Bishop?
Super smart by the Ravens.
Yeah,
They
I saw that
quick-snapped,
comment
right?
from
Is that what
Nate
they
Tice
said?
where they
They
quick snapped it,
Yeah.
so he didn't get a chance
My
to
God, he was so far back.
because it really changed. It was, I believe, I saw the ESPN or the Next Gen stat. It was the deepest blitz in the NFL since.
Well, they said they blitzed
2021.
They blitzed Taron Johnson too from the
Yeah.
same side, so that whole side was open.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. All right, we are going to
58.
end at 58.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay, welcome back, everyone, for our final segment of the Week 1 episode of Leading the Charge. The Buffalo Bills stunned the Baltimore Ravens 41-40 in their comeback win on Sunday Night Football. Josh Allen, an MVP caliber performance. The defense, an
LVP?
LVP, I guess, is a thing, but it would be a lot
LVU,
of LVPs.
least valuable unit.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff. Let me ask you this. I feel like this is a good question to end on. Did yesterday change your opinion on what the Bills are this year at all?
No.
Nope.
No, because
I think it did for me a little bit, actually.
Well, you had them going to the Super Bowl, so now they're not.
Yeah, right.
No.
With your very elaborate prediction. We remember it from last
You want
week.
me to play it back? I got it on my phone.
He's got it on his phone.
I think the offense might be even better than I was giving them credit for.
Oh, I thought you were going with the defense.
No. Like the defense is going to be. I got problems with the defense. I'm worried, but
Not yet. Don't panic.
I think the Ravens' defense is legit, and to see what the Bills were able to do now, especially
Late.
It was early and it was late. The middle was a lot of bad decisions.
The first drive was great. It was scripted.
Yep.
The last quarter was great because they went all out pass.
Yep.
The in between is what.
Yeah, on
I'm
the
like,
here's a
what's
problem.
going on?
I'm sorry, I'm hogging a little bit of this now. Here's my problem. After the first drive where you had the success on the scripted plays, you know what they did? They ran 3 plays.
Yep.
It was a run, a run, a run.
And
I
then
hate how that has the momentum
The
of the
next
game.
drive, though, they went pass.
But
and
it was
still went
screen, and then
Yeah,
it was
right,
exactly.
It was
So,
yeah.
like, it's just they were a little bit too scared off about the Ravens secondary, and then they realized this isn't 2021 Jair Alexander anymore, and they could actually beat him there. So I
Or
answered
2021 Marlon Humphrey.
Sure, and I asked, but what do you think? Does it change anything?
No. Guess what? The Bills' offense, we knew it was going to be great. It is.
Mhm.
Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the NFL. This just in. We also knew the defense was going to be a work in progress and might be a little bit of a rough ride. This is like we were a year ago.
Yeah.
Waiting to see if the defense can hold up their end of the bargain come playoff time. Nothing changes.
Can I say I still think they're missing a deep threat on offense?
Tyreek Hill?
No. No. I'm just saying.
Big baller Bean gets
If
Tyreek
there
Hill.
is if there is one thing that their receiver room is missing, it's speed down the sideline. They don't have it.
Can I interest you in a slightly injured Gabe Davis?
He's not fast.
But he's a deep threat.
No. He's not
Depth
he's
of
not-
target.
He's not
Depth of target,
Well,
Gabe Davis.
Keon Coleman's depth of target was 15.2. He's not separating from anybody deep.
Okay, well then just
he's going to go up and win over the top. That's how he wins.
Sure. I think it's a very valid concern. All right. Well, I'm glad we did this again. Guess what?
Let's do it next week.
Well, no, because we've got Monday Night Football on ABC, but we have a special edition of Leading the Charge before the Dolphins game. We have to end in 5 seconds. That's Joe B. That's Howard Simon. I'm Matt Bovee for Julia and Michelle in the control room. Have a lovely night, everyone.
I forgot there's no show next Monday.
No show next Monday.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. Thank you to all of those watching on the stream. Bye, stream.
Oh, that's nice. Bye, stream.
Yeah, bye, stream. That's nice. See you in a week and a half. Thank
Smell you
guys.
later.
Bye.